Hey everyone, this is Jason at Grand Slam Sports Cards and Comics. Welcome back to another Grand Slam week in preview. Sorry if I've been scarce lately. Sometimes my weeks I lose days, and I just think about the Broncos basically because they're going to the Super Bowl. No big deal. Having said that, this is the comic week in preview. I'm surrounded by comics. I read them, and I like to tell you comics that are piquing my interest at the shelf at our store. This week is what we call the Action Detective Week. Ever since the New 52 started, these two have come out every week, usually at the beginning of the month. They're pretty consistent about that. So it's the beginning of a new month when we have Action Comics and Detective Comics coming in, issue 49s. Definitely check those out if you're into those. Batman Europa is finishing up today. This is issue 404. Really cool miniseries. The art in here is just beautiful. That's cool. They're in Rome and here, and you can just see the beautiful penciling and the painting. The first one was done by Jim Lee, and then now different artists have been doing this, but it's kind of a Joker Batman team up. They're going across Europe and doing stuff, and really cool book if you want to check it out. Definitely, it'll be a trade paperback eventually too. The second and third issues seem to be a little bit harder to find since not everybody ordered that many of them. This is Batgirl, issue number 48. I love me some Batgirl. This is one of my favorite books that I read currently. She's so hip. She's so cool and fashionable, and she's dating people, and she has a love life, and she's like balancing that between her superhero life, and it's just a fun book. So check out Batgirl, issue number 48. Looks like Black Canary's back. Who's her friend? They're good. They're besties when Black Canary's not being Black Canary. Lots of cool Marvel stuff. I'm just going to run through it real quick. Iron Man number 6. This is by Brian Michael Bendis. This begins a new story arc called War Machines. The last story arc was super cool. We found out what happened with Doctor Doom after Secret Wars and Tony Stark. It's written by Bendis. He's got a pretty good voice when it comes to those guys. I love A-Force. A-Force was my top pick for Secret Wars miniseries from last year. And this is the beginning of the new series. This is issue number 2. Last issue, Singularity's in a lot of trouble. She doesn't know what to do. So we're going to see where it goes to from there. Obi-Wan and Anakin, Star Wars comic book, issue number 2. Really cool story. I love me some prequel action. And you should definitely check out little Obi-Wan and Anakin. First issue was really cool. They're on a planet. Apparently they don't know anything about Jedis. I think you can barely see this cover because it's kind of weird, but definitely going to be a good book. Spider-Man number 1. Look at that old school logo. Boom! 1980 style. So this is Miles Morales finally has his own solo title. He's no longer the Ultimate Spider-Man. He is Spider-Man, and he is in the Marvel Universe. So check it out. Sarah Pichelli, great artist. This is going to be him just rocking out in New York. It's written by Brian Michael Bendis. Let's see what he has to bring to the Marvel Universe. I have read maybe one book of the Ultimate Spider-Man, so I'm going to take a chance and see if that guy's any cool. Speaking of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man issue number 7. Issue number 7, beautiful cover by Alex Ross with Spider-Man and Black Cat. Spider-Man's in charge of his own corporation. He's doing stuff. Looks like he's fighting that guy from, it was from the last Amazing Spider-Man. This guy, Call Me Regent. Boom! Woo, Regent! Yeah, that's right. So Regent's in the Marvel Universe. He's doing stuff. He's bad boy. He's like, he hates Peter Parker too. So we'll check that out if you can. And last but not least from Marvel is Deadpool the Merc with For More Money. If you're into Deadpool stuff, big supersized issue. Backup story Spidey number 1. I'm just letting you know there's a Deadpool book out. That's all I can say about it. I don't read Deadpool, so. Last but not least, got some indie stuff that I want to talk about. I always talk up Paper Girls. If you are not reading Paper Girls, you should be. There's a book. It's about 1980 shenanigans. Girls delivering papers. They run into aliens. They're from the future. Some of them speak Japanese. Because in Japan, in the future, in the 80s, Japan was going to take everything over. Now they're back in time. They're fighting, going through the time string. There's murders, crazy stuff. Duck-looking ostrich people. Wow, it's just hilarious 1980 shenanigans. It's by Brian K. Vaughan, writer of glorious stories like Saga, and Y the Last Man. Check it out. This is Walking Dead issue number 151. The issue after 150. Those of you who are into it, you are definitely going to be wanting to check it out. Find out what happened after 150. Looks like Walking Dead still. I'm a trade waiter on that one, so I'm a couple trades behind. Last but not least is a new number 1 from Image. It's called Mirror. The thing that I thought was beautiful about this, got a double-sided cover. What was interesting about this one is just the art looks very picturesque. It looks watercolor-ish, and it looks pretty crazy. There's some animals talking and people, and it's really dreamy. There's a bear. Yeah, I like bears. So there you are. That's Mirror. Definitely come and check this one out. It is an issue 1 from Image, and they want you to read it. So, if you liked any of these books, go down to your local comic book shop. If you are in Northern Colorado, come swing by Grand Slam Sports Cards and Comics. We have 2 stores, one in Loveland, one in Greeley, and we are located on US 34 West on both stores are. So there you have it, folks. That's my picks for the week. And go Broncos! If we win the Super Bowl, I'm closing the store. No, I'm not. I'll just be back here trying to sell Broncos cards and more comics. So until next time, I'll talk to you later.